Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bluesroom from the classic rock station, 105.9 WCXR.
Hello, this is Butch Trucks of the Allman Brothers Band, and you're listening to Thomas Grooms in the Blues Room on 105.9 WCXR, Woodbridge in Washington.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, this is Warren Haynes of the Allman Brothers Band, and you're listening to the Blues Room on 105.9 WCXR.
Hi, this is Butch Trucks of the Allman Brothers Band.
Hi, this is Warren Haynes from the Allman Brothers Band. You're listening to the Blues Room.
This is Sonny Boy Williamson with Don't Start Me Talking. All right, Sonny Boy Williamson with Don't Start Me Talking. How about some Howlin' Wolf, some Smokestack Lightning?
Howlin' Wolf, Smokestack Lightning. That's my man, Howlin' Wolf, right here on the Blues Room. How about Otis Rush, All Your Love? Hi, this is Warren Haynes. You got the Blues Room. Otis Rush, All Your Love.
Now, I understand Otis Rush, Nick Ravenitis told me, he strung his guitar upside down before Jimi Hendrix. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Somebody had told me that, but I was always kind of unclear about that. Otis was a great player, very in the school of Albert King, you know, really fabulous player. And a big influence on a lot of great guitar players. I know Jimmy Page was a huge Otis Rush fan, and they copped their version of one of the songs that they made a Led Zeppelin song. I guess it was, what was that song? I Can't Quit You? I can't remember. We have to edit that out.
But at least they finally started giving credit to the right musicians after the few years went by. The Stones were always good about that, and so were the Allman Brothers, of course. Where do you think the blues is headed for in the 90s, Warren?
It seems to be bigger than ever, really. I read somewhere recently where the popularity of the blues is up 30%, which is pretty great. I think people just have to realize that the blues is here to stay, and if we want to take it into a lot of different directions, that's great. If we want to mix it with rock and roll and jazz and all these different things, but we should never lose sight of the blues. It's what gave birth to rock music in the first place, and to take the blues away from rock music or just the blues out of commercial music or non-commercial music is a big mistake to me.
Our guest tonight, Warren Haynes from the Allman Brothers, and Warren is playing DJ tonight.
All right. I'd Rather Go Blind, Coco Taylor. I'd like to hear that. Hi, this is Warren Haynes of the Allman Brothers Band, and you're listening to the Blues Room on 105.9 WCXR.
The Blues Room is brought to you by Michelob Light on the classic rock station, 105.9 WCXR.
Hi, this is Jaimoe of the Allman Brothers Band. You're listening to the Blues Room on 105.9 WCXR.
How did blues affect your career, Jaimoe?
Much greater than I ever dreamed, because I wanted to be a jazz drummer. And surprise, 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 I found out that everything that I wanted to learn really was just the blues. So it really affected my life great. And I'm glad that I got it, that I got a little of the information that Otis Redding and Johnny Taylor, little Johnny Taylor, and Jimmy McCracklin, and Percy Welch, and Eddie Kirk. Thank God that the stuff that these people was trying to get me to play, that it sank in.
How's Dickie Betts doing?
He's doing all right. He should be. I don't know how long it's going to be before he comes back out, but we'll see.
I heard from him today. I guess he's doing pretty good, and it's a day-by-day thing. We'll just have to, wait it out and see what happens.
You guys modified the band tonight somewhat. Tell us about that.
Yeah, David Grissom, who is a friend of mine and a great guitar player, plays with John Mellencamp and with Joe Ely. David and I had played once before together and had a great time, and he was kind enough to come in and fill in, and hopefully we'll fill in for the rest of this leg until we can regroup and kind of see what's going to happen.
Well, you're going to play DJ tonight in the Blues Room and pick a couple of blues tunes.
Oh, I tell you what I'd like to hear. I'd like to hear Charles Brown, Drifting Blues, Percy Mayfield, Please Send Me Someone to Love, Johnny Copeland, Down on Bending Knees.
And you got the original here.
Yeah.
You want me to beg you, baby? Well, I'm drifting and drifting like a ship out on the sea.
Hi, this is Butch Trucks and the Allman Brothers Band, and you got the original here. This is T-Bone Walker and Stormy Monday.
And now I'd like to introduce a friend of mine that you all know, and here he is, Gregory Lenore Allman, my man. Thank you.
Hi, Greg. Welcome to the Blues Room on WCXR.
All right. Another blues show.
You guys did a hell of a show tonight.
Thank you very much.
Sit down, make yourself comfortable. Maybe you'll pick a couple of blues tunes for us to spin. I've been doing some research.
Now?
Well, whatever you want, it's right here. I found a version by Maxwell Street Jimmy is his name, and you guys do Trouble No More, and he calls it something else, and I thought, well, I wanted to get your comment on this. Maxwell Street Jimmy is the guy. Have you ever heard of him? He does Someday Baby, and it's Trouble No More.
Oh, yeah. There's quite a few versions of that.
You worked with Floyd Miles recently. You do a killer cut called Cold, Cold World. I've been playing that in the Blues Room. How did that project come about, you and Dickie?
Well, Floyd Miles was in the first band I was ever in 1963. It was called the House Rockers and the Untills. And the rhythm section was me and my brother and Bob Greenlee and Shepley. And then in front of us we had three black guys. It was Tootie and Floyd and Elmo. Elmo had the biggest head in the world. And they did the singing, right? And we did all like Hank Ballard songs and all that, and rhythm and blues. And I watched Floyd, I was playing rhythm guitar. And this was at the Ocean Pier Casino in Daytona Beach, So Floyd and I go back a long, long ways. If anybody ever taught anybody how to sing, Floyd taught me. So I heard that he had started his record down there at Greenlee's studio down in Orlando. And so I went down and helped him on it. And I'm glad to hear that you're playing it, man, because he's a great player. He's also a drummer, and he can sing like Otis Redding, make you cry, man.
Well, let's fire it up right now in the Blues Room on CXR. What do you say?
Why not? Hi, this is Gregg Allman, and you're listening to Thomas Grooms in the Blues Room on 105.9 WCXR, Woodbridge, Washington.
You're listening to the Blues Room on the Classic Rock Station, 105.9 WCXR.
You got the Blues Room on 105.9 WCXR. Our guest tonight, Gregg Allman from the Allman Brothers. Will you pick a couple of tunes to play for us? Anything you want over there? Just peruse that list and, yeah, anyone you would like. I also wanted to ask you, you were a member of the Nighthawks here in Washington back in the 70s. You played the psychedelia when I was over at that other radio station. You remember those days?
Oh, yeah. That's after the brothers broke up, and I was in Daytona Beach, went to my mother's house, and they came through town, and I just loved them, and we got up and jammed. They were there for 2, 3, 4 nights, and I said, I think I invited myself into it. I said, well, why don't I get my Hammond and just come on with y'all? And they said, yeah. And it was like, talking about making you remember who you are, man. I had to load that damn Hammond and everything.
That's what Pete told me.
Yeah, but it was great, man. We played quite a while together. That's some great dudes, man. Yeah, my man on the harp, Mark, and God, that was a while back, man. But we, what a hell of a band.
I'm still trying to get him to cut those tapes loose so I can hear them. They're in the vault.
Yeah, I hope they own them, because there were some great tapes. I don't know if I recorded with them much. I don't think I did, but they had some real good stuff and ran into some kind of promoter or something like that. But do they possess those tapes now?
That's what Pete told me. He said they're in the closet, and I said it's time to bring them out.
Pete, the drummer.
Yeah, Pete Ragusa.
Oh God, all them guys. And are they all still together now?
Yeah, Jimmy Thackeray has a band called The Drivers. He's on Blind Pig Records. I play that. He's got a CD out called Empty Arms Motel. It's pretty decent. He does Jimi Hendrix Red House.
Oh, yeah. Man, he knows every blues song that was ever done. Don't ever play trivia with him, man.
Oh, we got to get him in the Blues Room. We got to.
That's great.